How are you out there today? You know what? What's funny about 20 minutes? Just the timing of 20 minutes. Because if you know, you probably haven't watched a whole lot of my videos. But I'm a big fan of time and timing itself because that's why I keep like throughout the day on my phone. I like keeping like a 12-hour, sometimes a 24-hour timer just to keep track. Not like the clock. The clock just the clock's a clock. I like a timer. Let me know. Oh shit, time's really moving. Like if you look at the clock, the timer. It starts at 12. You look at it again, and be like, oh, now it's at 8 hours. I just did nothing, or I did something in that 4 hour span, right? That's why I like putting the timer. And on the iPhone, I don't know about Androids and other phones, and the Motorola Razr, which my friend, can I call him a friend, coworker, has it at work, and I was really impressed about the new Razr, what it looks. And there's this, I guess, I don't know if it's an app or a built-in thing, but you can look at it like the retro Motorola Razr, like the OG original Motorola Razr, and I was like, this is impressive. And I was like, dude, and it flips, like the screen actually bends. Not like how they say the iPhone, was it the iPhone 6 they say it used to bend? Not like that one, which I had the iPhone 6 and mine never bent. But also, if you're a dude and keeping your phone in your back pocket, get a grip of yourself. Get a hold of yourself, man. You rock that phone in your front pocket. You know what I'm saying? You don't walk around with a phone in your back pocket. Who are you? Who are you? That's for women's that have. Cause you know how women's jeans has those real small. What is that about? The women's jeans have real small pockets where they can only fit like 3 nickels in there. Like, what are you gonna do with that? You can't fit nothing in a pair of women's jeans. Like, dude's pockets is deep. And I'm not talking about like how much financial gains that one man has to himself. I'm talking about how deep his pockets are, like his physical pockets. Like, you ever put your hand in a dude's pocket? Well, your own pockets. If you're a dude, listen to this. If you're a woman, you ever put your hands in a dude's pocket? Hey, if you're a woman, listen to this. Put your hands in your dude's pants in his pockets, not his front pocket, but his side pocket. You know what I mean? But put it in there. See how deep them things go. You could fit 3 iPhones in a pair of dude pockets. You know what you can fit in a pair of women's jackets? Pockets? Women's jeans pockets? 3 nickels. That's it. That's all you get in there is 3 nickels. 15 cents. That's about it. You try to go for that extra nickel, try to get up to 20 cents. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Dude, you're like the only thing that the women's jean pockets for is for their thumb. Like, like a cowboy puts his thumbs in his little belt loops. That's all a woman can do it with her jeans. How did I get on that? I don't even know how I got on that. But a whole lot's going on. I was talking about the Motorola Razr and how it bent. Thing really does bend. It was cool. He unfolded the phone. What, he flipped it? Do they still, is that technically called a flip phone still? Or is that called a bent screen phone? That's odd to think about. Man, technology is crazy. All the trouble I have doing these podcasts, right? Speaking of podcasts, make sure Too Far Gone will be posted tomorrow. I'll try to remember to put the link in this video. I have 4 videos posted on that channel tomorrow. I have Too Far Gone, the full episode, because that's what I like doing. I like posting the full-length episode, Put it on the background. Put it on your TV behind you. While you cooking some bacon, some eggs, some sausage. What y'all cook at home? Put it on the back. Let it ride through. You get tired. Don't you get tired of listening? Well, you don't get tired of listening. I almost said, don't you get tired of listening to Golden Girls behind you? But no, nobody gets tired of listening to Golden Girls. I could play the Golden Girls all day, but that's besides the point. Put it on background music. Just let it ride behind you. Read a book. Put my videos on real low, in the background. Wouldn't that be creepy? That's creepy to think about somebody listening to my videos like at a low level, just some dude talking in their living room while they're walking around the house doing their thing. But do that, Well, so I have the full length video on Too Far Gone posted tomorrow. Then I have the best of episode 3. It's like 14 minutes. Go check it out. Come on. I don't even know. Are you supposed to ask for stuff like that? Go check it out, man. All other YouTubers do it. I'm doing it, okay? I'm not considering myself a YouTuber, I will say that. But then we react to this guy named Marc. Oh man, what's his name? Marc Rebellion, I think it is. Dude is awesome. I hope I don't mess this up. Let me open another one. But we watched this YouTube video on Too Far Gone called I Am Flamingo, and it's this dude. I think he's like a DJ, and because I just found it and I was like, I gotta show it on the podcast. But then I was like, I didn't know if the dude was famous or big, but he's pretty big on YouTube. Because I went and found his video, the one we reacted to. We reacted to one that somebody posted them. You know how people rip people's videos and then they post them on their channel, which is highly fucked up, right? Like, make your own content, man. I say that as we watch his content on our video, but you know what I mean. And it's called I'm a Flamingo, and it's by Marc Rebillet. It's Rebillet. Rebillet. Marc Rebillet. And it's this guy dancing. We'll go check the video out tomorrow at 12:15, 12:30. It'll be posted somewhere around there. But I was on the podcast. I was talking about how I didn't know if he was big or not on YouTube, which he is. And also I found out that he does those live shows like that. I guess he does like discos or something. Not discos, like live. He does live streams. Dude can sing his. I've watched some more of his videos. Dude can actually sing. I mean, I thought he was singing pretty good in the song that we watched, but he can sing his ass off. And I'm like, see, that's part of what I want to do. He was rapping in the one we was watching. And I was like, dude, I just need a little bit of that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I just want to be able to rap. Come on, man. I mean, if I can rap. I can't even rap Christmas presents. That's how bad it is. But dude was really getting it. And what was the fourth video I posted? Oh, and then we have our first ever fan submitted video. Put that up. It'll all be on Too Far Gone tomorrow from noon to 1. In that span between noon and 1, all the videos will be posted. And they'll be posted every Tuesday. And this one will be posted tonight. And hopefully around 11, I'm done with all this. And then tomorrow, I'm going to go to work, do my thing, run my 4 miles, go work out. And then tomorrow, I'm going to do a gaming video. Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing Getting Over It. And I know what you're saying. Well, what took you so long? You're 3 years late, 2 years late on playing Getting Over It. I don't give a damn, okay? Okay, I really don't. I'm going to play it tomorrow, okay? You know, I didn't know how fun getting a nice computer, like a gaming, I guess I could call it, is it just a gaming computer? Because to me, it's just a computer with gaming. Because you can do oh, what am I talking about? Oh, dude. Where am I going? Where's this? This podcast kind of hit the roadblock, dude. So I posted a video on Instagram today, and I felt good about it. You know what I mean? And I'm getting real good at my timing, because that's what I work on now. Is working on how fast I can edit something, but also make it look good still. Because if you go back to when I started editing videos, when I was probably 16, 17, and I really like the process of editing, just the process of creating. It's kind of like drawing, or painting, but you're editing the video to the final product, and to see the final product as you edit it and see where it goes. It's fun, man. It's fun for the brain. It's like solving a Rubik's Cube. It's like it starts out scrambled. You gotta see what goes where and where it'll fit and all this. It's fun for me. It doesn't have to be fun for anybody else, because I get it. You know, I do things that aren't fun for me, like running and working out. That shit blows, man. I think it's fun after it's done. You know, it's like, I'm glad I did it. I'm glad it's over. But I'm really impressed how Cody's been rucking. Cody, if you're not subscribed to both channels, go to Too Far Gone and subscribe over there. But Cody's the co-host on Too Far Gone, and he's been rucking, which is getting a backpack and you put some weight in it, you walk around, you do your thing. You know what I mean? And that's what he's been doing, and he's been doing it, and I've been doing my thing. And man, I can't wait for all this. I just can't wait for life to get back to normal, so I can get back to my normal schedule. You know, man. You know what I mean? So I can do my things. And I'm really, I'm really missing out on bowling. You know, I'm thinking about bowling like I think about an ex-girlfriend that you just, you think about that girl, you just say, man, if I had one more opportunity, I'd do a whole lot better this time. That's what I think about when I think about bowling. It's like, I just took it for granted. That little activity that I did in my life, I was like, man, I'll never do it again. It feels like I'll never be able to. It's like I think about bowling like a dude in prison thinks about like normal life. It's like, oh yeah, I just imagine being we're in freedom prison. Think about being out in the world bowling. Because I don't want to toot my own horn, but I went from a bowler to a bowler. You know, I put a little spin, a little back spin. You know, I upgraded to, I no longer put 3 fingers in the hole, pause. I put 2 in there, pause again, I guess. I don't know. I think I had a friend hit me up, say we're going to go bowling this weekend. So that'd be cool. I could use it because I've just been working and editing and doing whatever. Like, oh man, I'm thirsty. I'm really thirsty. Oh, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Man, see this whole podcast deal. You know, it's what I've learned about doing this one by myself. It's easier now that I do it after a year, but a year and a half almost now, or right about actually. But when you have somebody else across the table from you, it's easier so that your brain can take a second and reconfigure everything you've been thinking about. It's kind of like we're kind of just spitting off stuff. But make sure that you go and watch I Am Flamingo. Okay? It's by Marc Rebillet. And also, why is everything I look up, it's a name that I can't say? Every time I look up an article for the podcast, something I want to mention, it's always a name I can't pronounce. And also, speaking of a name I don't think I can pronounce, I forget her name, but my first video ever that I did on YouTube, I was talking about Miss Kentucky going to prison. And I saw recently, in the past couple of days, former Miss Kentucky sentenced to 2 years in prison. Oh man. Former Miss Kentucky sentenced to 2 years in prison for sending topless photos to a 15-year-old student. 2 years in prison for that. I mean, I guess it sucks. Also was sentenced to 10 years of supervised release. And give her a break, okay? Let's be real. She shouldn't have done it, but still. And I don't care what y'all say. I think she was going after the son's dad, and dad blamed it on the kid because his wife found out, the kid's mom found out about it, and he's like, no, it wasn't me, it was him, it was kid that did that. She was sending it to him. He had her sending it to the kid's phone. I stand by that statement. But also, if she was a dude, I'd stand by kicking her in the throat. If she was a dude, you know what I mean? If it's the other way around, it's double standards or a motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's the world we live in, right? That's crazy. Also, why is there only one person ever to have a good mugshot? It's that dude with the blue eyes that got famous, and I'm pretty sure became a model. He's the only one ever to have a good mugshot. Like even Miss Kentucky couldn't even get a good mugshot. Did they just arrest these people? Like, they're not like, hey, we'll get you after lunch, you do your thing, we'll be around noon. We'll come over around noon, we'll arrest your ass. They show up. She just took off her face, and by that I mean all her makeup. And she was about to lay down. They said, no, ma'am, you have to go lay in C block. She's like, shit. Now she's crying on the way to the police station, and then they take a picture of her. They're like, oh, we'll put this in some of the worst of them because they're bad. How can Miss Kentucky have a bad mugshot? Man, the crown really went down for her. That's just, that's how fast life can go bad. You could start with being Miss Kentucky. You can end up in a 2 years prison sentence, and that's how bad one mistake can do you in. And you can't go that far. A former Miss Kentucky who admitted to exchanging explicit photos with a teenager has been sentenced to 2 years in a West Virginia prison. What's West Virginia prisons like? I don't know. The boy's parents found the photos on his phone and sent them to the police. I bet you money. Dude was down at the office, digging at some donuts at the desk. He's like, people call him all day. Hey, somebody's parked in my spot. I need y'all to get down here. And he looks at the prison or the jail email. He's like, oh shit, what's Miss Kentucky sending nudes to my son? He's like, yeah, let me see them pictures. I need to see those pictures to make sure they're real. Because we can't just be arresting people for stuff they're not doing. So I need to see them so that I know that she's doing it. And then he's like, yeah, I think she did it. Oh, how many of them cops you think got that picture still? Oh, I bet you at least 6 officers are still sending those pictures around to their buddies. They're going home and be like, hey, dude, Miss Kentucky? Miss Kentucky? Oh, yeah, I got her tits. And they're like, how'd you get her tits? You been talking to Miss Kentucky? No, somebody sent them to me because she was sending them to her son. Oh, man, that's how bad it can go. Well, Miss Kentucky, if you ever, or in 2 years, come on the podcast. We could talk about what happened, right? We could talk about you sending stuff to 15-year-old kids in prison. In school. Now you're in prison, hanging out. I wonder how she's going to do in Miss Kentucky, the West Virginia prison. Oh, man. Why is there not a Mr. Kentucky? Or is that only a basketball thing? Wait. Is there not a Mr. Kentucky? That is sexist. No. Why is there not a Mr. Kentucky beauty pageant? See? Mr. Kentucky beauty pageant. Oh no, that's nope, not going down there. That's see, man, y'all are taking down the wrong things, okay? See, now we need to start a beauty pageant for men, and I will. I'll be the first one to say I'm joining that bitch. All right, you can get me in there. Well, I gotta wear some tights. I'll wear some tights. I want to be Mr. Kentucky because I just searched Mr. Kentucky and all they have was basketball. What is that about? Men are only capable of doing physical things. We can't stand up there, say what our political views are. What does the political views and all that have to do with being Miss Kentucky anyways? You know why they're there. They're there to look at. Why do we care about what they're going to do for the community? Why do we care about that? Oh, I'm just real frustrated now that there's no Mr. Kentucky. Oh, man. If that one dude that put up that I am Flamingo, he needs to be Mr. Kentucky. I don't give a fuck where he's from. He should be Mr. Kentucky. And I stand by that statement. Oh, man. It's just, my brain's starting to fry up on me. I got a couple more minutes, I guess. This is episode 80? I'm going to try to have a guest in here soon, but this virus is really slowing my productivity down, I can't do much content creating. There's not a whole lot I can do. I can't go anywhere. I haven't been to a Chinese buffet this year. What am I supposed to do about that? Dude, isn't Chinese buffet one of the best? I don't care if it's Americans. I've never had Chinese food, right? If I ever go over that side of the world, over that side of the ocean, if I dig a hold of China and I get some real Chinese food, maybe I'll share my experience. But I'm living off American Chinese food, okay? And that shit is good. I don't care what you say. Oh, man, I would love some American Chinese right now. Oh, man, now I got to go home. Edit this. Edit how bad this is going to be. It'll get better one day. But I'm going to do my gaming video tomorrow. Getting over it. Be ready. I'm going to do more skits when, I don't know when, to be honest with you. Whenever I can go outside and not be looked at. Because I don't really want to do a skit in a mask. I think I realized that I'm a little deaf. because I talking to people with masks on, I was like, I didn't realize how much I relied on seeing somebody's lips while they talked. Is that weird that I said that out loud? That I kind of use their lips to see what they're saying? It's kind of like how I watched a movie one time in my life with subtitles, and I was like, we're watching this movie with subtitles on. Get this shit off the screen. And then I watched the entire movie with subtitles. Ever since then, I watch subtitles on everything I watch. Besides YouTube, because it's their auto-generated subtitles on YouTube are garbage. It's more of just you could laugh at what they're saying. They're never right. Okay, because they don't have like Hulu. They have somebody typing up the subtitles and they send it with the show where they're posting it, and they'll post it there. But if it's auto generated, it's like talking to Siri. Some stuff is gonna get confused through the process, and that's what happens. Transfer, my boy. But I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna go edit this, and then I'm gonna go to bed. 'Cause your boy has to work. Gotta go back to work tomorrow. 'Cause bet your bottle that. Whatever, dude. Do whatever you do. But don't let the door hit you on the way out.